Hello, I want to do this small showcase per se. It's not a tutorial really, it's just to show you what Character Creator 3.41 does. And I'm going to show you this is an old character that I used to have. I made it in CC2, and then with a new version of Character Creator 3.4, I upgraded or I made it a little bit better by transforming the character into character creator. Now the thing is that when you're doing that, you have to realize that the character is not going to be the same. One of the things is that the mesh is modified, and because the mesh is modified, the eyelids, maybe the mouth, the teeth, the tongue, they're not going to be in the same place and probably not at the same scale. So that's a problem. You have to go in character creator, you have to fix it. The thing is that if you get the sliders for modifying the mesh, they have like different kinds of packs that they sell to you in the marketplace for Realution. If you get the packs, then you can modify every single thing of the character, the eyelids, the mouth, the lips, everything, anything in the body you can actually modify in detail. And it's not going to be the same because the way the character is created in CC2, like this character was created with a CC2 pack from Tokomotion, and then I converted it into the CC 3.4. I also have the skin packs. The skin packs are going to give you the flexibility to change the type of skin for a young or stronger or old, character. When you do that, you're going to have like the freckles for the skin. They're going to give you like different kinds of options for the kind of freckles that you want. If you want body hair, you can also have that. Let me show you how that character looks. So we can, if we look at the face, let me change something else right here. I'm gonna make this to 100, so it looks a little bit better. There you go. Okay, so we look at the skin. It's really nice. It has a lot of details. It has all the freckles, the wrinkles. It's a little bit kind of oily as well. Let me show you this character. So I'm gonna show you the original character, how it looks like. It's very cartoonish as well. The eyes are a little bit bigger. That's one of the things that I was telling you about. When you transfer that into character creator, the eyelids are not going to be the same. So you're going to have to modify. Even if I tried to modify the eyelids, they didn't come out the same. When you close the eyes of the avatars, they don't fully close, so the eyes remain a little bit open, and then that's where you have to modify. I'm not an expert using character creator. I have not used it that much. I converted my characters. I realized later on when I was doing some animations and putting some sound, like some voice sounds, I realized that the teeth were coming out or even the tongue was not coming out correctly. And those are things that you have to fix in Character Creator. Um, when you're doing the fixing, you probably will not end up with the same kind of product that you had at the beginning or the same kind of avatar that you had at the beginning. There's going to be a little bit of problems with the eyelids, maybe, like I told you before, the teeth, the mouth, maybe the tongue. You can try to fix it the best you can. This is the best I could fix it, in regards to the eyelids. It looks like it's a little bit sad, but for an old man, it's okay. One of the things is that some people are sharing like cartoonish avatars, which are really nice. I really love them. Unfortunately, when it comes to closing the eyes, they don't fully close. And then if I transfer that into Character Creator, it's really hard to try to fix those problems because of what I told you. The eyes don't come out the same, and because they are cartoonish, you can actually fix them as well. I'm pretty sure that people who have experience using these kind of programs, they probably will be able to fix those things. I am not, because I'm not an expert. I know that some people use a ZBrush, and they do the modification of whatever is not perfect in the mesh, and they just make it good. I don't know how to do that. I used to use ZBrush, but it was a little bit hard for me, to do transfer into Iclone. Back then, you couldn't do the transfer that easily. You had to do a lot of things. And I kind of got tired of it because it was too many steps and too much time invested, into doing that. And that's one of the reasons why I quit doing it. But right now, if you can see, I mean, this is not the only avatar I can show you, but I can show you many other avatars, even the ones that are more realistic. And one of the things also that I want to mention is that when you transfer the avatar and convert it into CC 3.4, they look more realistic, more detailed, and they look really nice. So I want to encourage you to do that. I am thinking about sharing these avatars with you. I still don't know because sharing it means that I have to upload it to one free server, that gives me the space for that, and then I have to refresh the server. Otherwise, or that account, I have to refresh it. Otherwise, it cancels out everything. Well, that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you. I want to encourage you to use CC 3.4. There's a new version of Iclone 8, which is coming up. And Iclone is really fantastic. I think it's getting to the point in which I wanted that kind of software to do things that I wanted it to do. I am the kind of person who likes softwares that are really easy to use, and Iclone I think is one of the best so far in the internet. I have not found any other kind of software that is so easy to create characters, and also to animate characters and make your own story in a very short time. But you have to get packages. A lot of people, I have some videos that tell you where to go in YouTube to get free content from people who are sharing their items, and it's really nice. You just get everything that you can and set up your scene. It's gonna take you time. Now, for those who want to know how long it took me to do the conversion, well, the conversion is very fast in Character Creator, but fixing the avatar, it can take you, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't know. It depends how much detail you want and how much you want the character to look perfect. Now, just the last thing I want to show you here in regards to the glasses. Of course, I had to change the glasses. Now, let me show you about what I was telling you about the eyelids. I'm gonna open the face puppet. Let me go here, select the avatar. There you go. And I'm going to amplify the screen a little bit just to get a closer look at the face. And I'm gonna choose the eyes. That's all I want. And I'm gonna use this one, the one that is for closing. And there we go. So you see, let me see, we're gonna put it a little bit more like that. If I just make it run, okay, we're gonna look at this running by itself. Okay, now we're gonna go back. We're gonna try to do some faces. There's one that I really like in which you get the mouth out, the tongue. You get to play with that. You see, now those are things, if you can notice underneath the tongue, there's like I don't know how to say it, but that's something in regards to the graphics that's not looking good, and I don't like that, of course. I don't know how to fix it yet. I tried to go back to Character Creator and see if there was a problem, in regards to the maps. I don't know whether there is a problem. Somebody who knows probably would be able to tell me. But it's really nice when you play with these characters and the tongue like that, You see, those are things that you need to fix. You see, the tongue should not go like that. It should go to the lips. So that means that I'm going to go back to Character Creator. I'm going to have to lower the tongue a little bit more so that it touches the lips whenever I do this. Now, let me see. Another thing is that because I have it in, yeah, it's in 1. It's gonna be in one because it's exaggerated. So maybe that's one of the reasons why it looks really okay. You see, I gotta fix that. So the tongue, I'm gonna have to go back to character creator. I'm gonna have to lower the tongue so that it touches the lips. So whenever I do this, it's actually touching the upper lip. All right, that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you. You are gonna have to do the fixes. You have to learn how to play with character creator and get all the packs for the sliders so that you can modify everything in the character from top to bottom. And that's pretty much everything I wanted to share with you. Thank you.